Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I want to talk about always do your dream show. Now that's not my quote. According to Jeff McBride, I was reading a Jeff McBride book. I don't remember which one it was. But he talked about having Lance Burton come to the mystery school to address the students there. And one of the things that Lance Burton said to them was, always do your dream show. Of course, we have a tendency to want to do a kid show, and the show we do for corporations, and the show we do for the trade show floor, and the show we do for this, and the show we do for that, and we have all these shows, and we tend to get spread so thin, doing all this different magic for all these different groups, that it's hard to really hone and perfect the things that we love the most. Well, according to Lance Burton, before he was a FISM winner, before he was Lance Burton, one of the greatest magicians of all time, he was perfecting his dove act, his dove and candle act, the one that made him famous. And according to Lance Burton, he would take that show to a children's birthday party. He brought his backdrop. He brought his doves. He brought his candles. He did that act. That was the core act that made him famous. And it is one of the most perfect acts in magic history. Now, I would certainly take this advice to heart. Always do your dream show. I've really been looking at that and really looking to hone that. So this is my core material. This is the material that is my bread and butter. And I'm going to make it work for these various audiences. Now there's 3 principles that I want to give you. And I'll put them down below so you can refer to them in writing if you want to. Principle number 1, always be you. You be you. You know, I've seen some performers, some great performers, put on a different persona for different audiences. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying here is that there are magicians who do comedy, and they're really, really good. There are magicians who do traditional magic, and they're really, really good. There are magicians who do sleight of hand and manipulation, and they're really, really good. And there's a tendency, I think, when we see these performers to just love it so much to want to be like them. I'm suggesting that you take a step back from that and say, wait a minute, what is me? What is the stuff that's me? What is the material that I love? That's the material that you should be focusing on. Not everyone is funny. Not everyone's a great manipulator. Not everyone is skilled at sleight of hand. All of that stuff is great, but you need to be you. You need to do the stuff that's you, and you need to do that no matter what audience you're performing for. Point number 2, if a routine makes you nervous, if a routine just doesn't feel right, my suggestion is take it out of the show. You should be really comfortable with your material. A lot of times comfort comes by practice, but I will tell you something. Many times, no matter how much you practice the routine, no matter how perfect you make that routine, it's not going to feel right. And it's not going to feel right because it's not right for you. It doesn't mesh with your personality. And on some level, your subconscious mind is trying to send you a message that this just isn't right for you. Listen to your instincts and get it out of your show. Focus on the stuff that really gives you joy to perform, that you love to do. And believe me, no matter how old the audience or how young the audience or what diversity you're performing for, they're going to love it because you love it. Now that brings me to my 3rd point. Your audience will mirror your energy. Energy, in my opinion, going out on a limb here, folks, energy, your personal energy, the energy that you bring to your performance is more important than the material you do. The audience is going to pick up on your energy. If you love what you're doing, if you're passionate about what you're doing, if you can't wait to get out there and perform, if you think, oh, I can't wait to show people this routine or this effect, they're going to pick up on that energy and they're going to enjoy it. On the other hand, if you're thinking, I'm doing it because this other magician did it, I'm doing it because I heard it was a good effect, I'm doing it because I was impressed, but just doesn't, they're going to pick up on that energy too. You get what I'm saying? So, getting back to the title of this presentation, always do your dream show. Always make sure when you go out to perform that you're doing your dream show. Hey folks, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate that you watch. I really do. I love your comments. You know I respond to every single one of them. Please comment down below. Please like if you've not done so already. I will see you next time. Have a great day.